Welcome back to Dishonored 2. We are in Aramis Stilton's Manor, and it's time to head into the inner part of the mansion. Now we're in the safe room, or the vault, I guess. Silver ingots, silver ingot and gold ingot. Firing chamber pivot and blood amber precious urn, the commutative rats and the weeper. What a horrible painting. Do not touch the statue. Fernando, do not try to move the statue by yourself. It is heavy and unstable. We'll wait for Jamie to come back and do it together. I know you meant good by putting it in the hall, but Mr. Stilton is not the type who enjoys contemplating his own face over dinner. Also, this bust was a gift from the Duke's father, the late Duke Theodanis. Sad memories for Mr. Stilton. Anyway, the statue's back in the vault, but he wants it facing the wall, which is going to require some sweat. The good news is that he agreed to remove that creepy painting he bought at the flea market from the dining hall, so I put it in there as well. Manny. So indeed, the statue of him is there, but it isn't facing the wall, so a little bit of creative mayhem, and voila, the statue is still lying there. Of interest here. Wouldn't appear that way. Let's jump back in time. Have a look once more. Coins and a rewire tool.
I wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing.
Yeah, that's kind of a paradox, I guess. Emily is in two places at the same time. Letter to Lucia Pastor. Jamie, could you please send this note to Lucia Pastor at the Miners Family Committee along with my mask prototype? Make sure to clean it up a bit first. Thank you. Lucia, have you seen my plan for the masks? I fashioned one for myself and wore it in our deepest mine for over 2 days. I am excited to say it has some very promising qualities, significantly reducing the intake of solids into the lungs. You must try it also because I want your thoughts on the matter. I would like to begin manufacturing these for all mining crews. With some urgency, A. Stilton. Okay, so let's move on here. There's a coin. The Shindere Gift. Study by Emma Clipswitch. That one I believe we read many episodes back. Master key needed. Sleep darts, that's a useful thing to know. We have some sleep darts lying around. The bone charms thankfully still work, but sleep darts is definitely something that's in high need on this specific level. Let's use a grenade on that. This is safe here. First number is 2. Apparently the infestation started with this dog. Let's jump. No! Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Coins and a stun mine. Can you take care of this dead hound? Jamie, oh, what have I done? Let me explain before you take action. You know about my ongoing Silvergraph project? Well, I came across this dead hound and I thought, how perfect for my art, so I brought it home. Then I noticed some suspicious swelling across the ribcage. As you can imagine, I panicked. What if it's bloodfly larvae? What does one do in such situations? I have no idea. So I've set the carcass here for you. If it is bloodflies, then it would be well for you to dispose of it quickly. Burn it, I suppose. Forgive me for dumping this in your hands, but you are so capable. Sincerely, Bruno Pettywick. Oh. Can do that. What do you know? No blood flies. The save combination is 238. Black blown charm, familiar scent. Wolfhounds cannot smell you. Huh. That is a useful ability to have. Konos star tables. And now we are in the true innermost part of the mansion. We did get rid of one of the dogs that was in that garden thing. But up there are nest keepers. I want to get rid of those. There's one of them over there. I think there's only two of them. Of course, we have no opportunity to use the usual methodology to assess where they might be. I both like and at the same time dislike this level because I like using my powers. However, I will say that this level is really brilliant level design. I was quite impressed the first time I played this level, and I would say for good reason, because it is very well thought out. Let's save before we go up here. Is that other nest keep? Probably over here somewhere. Aha. There should only be the two of them. Let's just make sure they're not lying in any position where they can be burned, blown to bits, or in any other way harmed by my rather vicious actions against these bloodflies. Just don't let any of them around. Letter from Muranola Architecture to Mr. Aramis Stilton. Good sir, we write with some excitement regarding the planned extension to your home. We are ready to unveil our plans for you for your new functional and appealing office space. Might you have time to view our drawings in the coming weeks? We are completely at your disposal and are ready to begin construction upon the very instant of your approval. Respectfully yours, K. Kierkegaard and A. Muranola. Muranola Architecture and Supplies. Here's a map of the manor. So we are in the second floor of the Great Hall. This is the study. That's the goal. We have the butterfly room. We have cleared out the dining room. And... oh, there is a basement as well. Yeah, of course. Well, let's continue onwards on our path of...
Whatever happens seems to be centered at some focal point.
oh, yes.
I need the combination to Stilton's study.
Isn't that interesting? Okay, so these... first one we can just slap. Bizarre creatures. On their own, they are generally quite harmless, just buzzing around. But as soon as you get more than one of them, they become quite hostile. Okay, so that's clearing out those bloodfly nests. That door is blocked. This room has a guard. I think 2 workers as well. One guard, 2 workers. Save. The stun mines are on 9.
Looks like reinforced glass.
Oof.
Style? These rich choffers drive me nuts.
Stilton just worries about his home and about how he speaks and dresses.
Always.
Oof.
Ah!
That's all of them out of the way. Coins. Bullets. Replacement windows. To the house staff. Well, them workers are coming tonight to fix up that window. It's the only time I could get them come. And they make a big stink about how busy they was for months now, and tonight's the only time they got for us. I reminded them that it's for Aramis Stilton, and they said they don't care if he were the Duke himself. It's tonight or not for months, so let them get on with fixing the window is all I'm saying. Yours, Jamie. Traditional Sokonan Songs Part 3. Have a bathroom in this guest wing or whatever it is. Coins. Door is blocked. Anything else of interest here? No. Back in time then. Raw whalebone. Crossbow bolts. Now this room has no less than 3 guards. So again, we'll have to rely on a stun mine.
What's in the chest? Bet it's full of fancy clothes.
There we go. Let's check this time frame first. Doesn't appear to be anything of interest, so let's jump. Silvergraph room. There's a room. Silvergraph Artist's Diary. 8th of the month of Nets. Aramis could see that I had been crying. It is nice that he noticed, but I was too distraught to discuss my troubles and retreated to the little studio he generously provides. Yet another gallery has rejected my silvergraph images, even after I explained the technical skill involved in the placement of the mannequins and the difficulties with the silvergraph apparatus itself. They call them boring. Boring! A jab at my humble upbringing, no doubt. Snobbery is rampant in the arts, a portrait of Marquis X or Earl Y that they would buy. But a still life made of ordinary objects, captured more honestly by a mechanical marvel, for that they'll turn up their noses. When my mood improves, I'll go talk to Aramis. At least he makes an effort to appreciate my art. Guess it's Marquis, not Marquis. Anything else in here? Pouch. Fire tool. If that's the kind of silvergraph images you're taking, no wonder you're not getting the galleries to buy them. How is that thing still giving out light? Okay. There's a guard there and a guard down there. Oh yeah, if I hadn't knocked out the guards, the opening here wouldn't have been here. Okay, so there are 2 guards in here as well. Do we have... Yes, we do have the stun mine. But I don't think I'm going to use the stun mine here.
Mr. Stilton must be a big reader. I saw the books in the study.
Stilton? Hardly. Those are for show.
Why would you buy so many books if you're not even gonna read them?
They're not books. They're symbols of wealth and good breeding. Now, get back to doing your job.
Yes, ma'am. Dinner will be in you shortly.
Dum dum.
Girl from Morley, I love it and poorly. I spied a lass from Bristol.
Dum.
I just have to finish my shift. Then I can go home, put my feet up.
Stilton's acting odd-like today.
The fact that he just disappears in the middle of the conversation is not at all suspicious in any manner whatsoever.
You can tell he's no good. Just put him in his shoes.
Okay, so now the guard down there. She just started roaming around. Ah, my conversational partner just disappeared. Just have a look around then. I patrol, do my rounds. You know. Is that the torturer? Yes. The torturer's quaternionic groan. Quaternionic, I don't know. Very unusual word. Sleep darts in there, that is useful to know.
I give him 1. I still got me 1, but
More traditional Sakonan songs. Volume 2. Incendiary bolt, that's very welcome.
Wait, I'll have a look over there.
I doubt they'll come up here, especially since the door is locked.
Anything yet? Keep your eyes peeled. Look everywhere.
You can see why the room is called the butterfly room.
I've been here in the last 5 years and in all the years of my life before that. I know that.
Be on your guard, right, boys?
I don't think there's anything else there. Now let's go back. Can't loot the painting twice. Coins. No more butterflies, that's for sure. I wonder why they left such a grand mansion like this to more or less rot, I guess. Couldn't they just move Mr. Stilton outside or something? Okay,
Business has me on pins and needles. Jumpy as anything.
I noticed that there was something at the other side here.
Filthy air. Disgusting. Can't be good.
Not that it makes any sense that someone would actually place a pouch like that over there. Right, so
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
okay,
Isn't it dinner time yet? A man could starve from this shift.
jump back. Anything on top of the shelves or anything? Strongly doubt it. We'll deal with that room down there with the pool later. It's time to deal with this part. One guard and one guard. Two guards here. Don't think he saw me. Nope. Just a matter of waiting for him to come over. Well, you'd think he'd want to.
Coming out.
Maybe this'll help.
Someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
Maybe even this will help. Save. Cool. Three guards. Curious that they don't seem to be concerned with the alarm. Those two guys over there, they're still busy. Okay, so they are all going back. We need to go in here and we need to open the door. Carry them inside. Because they already have been spotted, that's fine. But I don't want them to be spotted again, because that will create certain potential complications, which we want to avoid. There we go, that's all of them.
Just got word that something's happening, but it could be anything. Maybe it's a good thing, like beef stew for dinner. More likely it's some kind of commotion.
Indeed. I want to get up there. I have to stand on there? Yes, I do. Here we go. Take that guy in there. This guy. Close the door. I don't think there is anything more interesting in terms of guards or anything except minor loot up here in the second story now, or second floor.
One night. Now I'm covered in shankers.
The letter is still there. 3 years ago, so that has been hanging there for quite some time. Okay, I guess it is time to go downstairs then. I think the best way to do that is to go via the garden. Need to discover where that guard who is patrolling this area is. She is. And we can let her have a rest here. The handbook for the new miners, we've already read that, so that's fine. Some coins in here. Now this is another thing, careful of the balcony. Just a warning, being as the balcony is this near to falling down, please don't touch it or go near it even. Especially don't touch them supports I put up. That's just temporary and likely as any to fall down at the slightest. Anyways, I got someone to fix it up for real in a week or so. Yours, Jamie. can tear this thing down if you want to.
Air feels heavy. Hard to
Which is in, like those two, if you shoot a crossbow bolt on those two supports. And that will also change how you get up there in the future. Or, in the present time, I guess. So this door is locked. Let's head on behind here. Get some coins. Why does he have a cash register in here? What a bizarre place to have a cash register. It's not like this is some kind of shop, is it? So we have one guard here, and one guard sitting over there.
Hey!
The guard sitting over there obviously isn't the most observant one, so that is one way to deal with it. That actually meant that I managed to avoid that patrolling guard. Not bad. That part of the building we can't go into in this time, so him being standing in such a nice location is not very helpful to our situation. Okay, so where do you go? Do you just move around in a circle? Apparently so. We have 3 guards. And I'm all out of stun mines. Or am I? Didn't I get the master key? Pretty sure I got the master key. Clock, okay. I guess there isn't a key for this door then. There's a bone charm. I don't think we can get all the way up there. What I can do is transition and call the elevator. Doesn't change where the elevator is though. Did make the guard curious, which is a good thing. Thank you. You have a nice map here on the floor. Okay, so now it's just the two of them left. Simple enough. Sticky grenades, howling bolts. Coins inside a... That's a very peculiar, I don't know, piece of art or whatever. Quite dead body. Aha, so this is Jamie. Unfinished letter from Jamie. Clary, I got your letter and I could read most of it. My answer is no. Madness has gripped Master Stilton since that night with the Duke, but I can never abandon our Miss Stilton. He pulled me down from that cave. My legs was wrecked, but he has me working in his own home despite them, so I will not leave. I would shake the madness out of him if I could. Mostly, I have to stay out of his way, owing to the violence. I says to him last night, Master Stilton, it's me, your faithful Jamie, but it weren't no use. You was right about things here. All the others left last month, and there's so much to do. I can't have done it all alone. Cooking, repairs... This place will come down around my head. It may be even I should leave. That's that part of the mansion as well. Okay, I think this is a good spot to end the episode though. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.